as you can tell from where I am currently sitting, we did do Daily C, and we're gonna go for Daily C instead of Daily B. Pretty much, what I found out was I'm actually just not fast, and I'm half asleep and in the morning. So, welcome in, over. Iceman, welcome in as well. I think you got it, Egor. I don't know, it depends. If you look at chat, I don't know which one showed up for you guys, but Iceman, I believe your P1 showed up first. Or, yeah, Egor, your P1 showed up first.
Who was the page one?
I think Egor was. I'll pull it up on my phone, but RSRJ, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm doing well. How about you? I probably won't be doing too well for very long. Daily C seems like an absolute pit for my DR, but at this point, I don't really care enough about DR. Oh, really? Was it a storm, or did the power just cut?
Storm knocked it out.
Okay. I'm glad you're okay.
Down here in TX, unpredictable weather low.
Oh, yeah. You guys had the big flood recently as well, didn't you? That wasn't, great. Yeah, I'm up on the, East Coast. I know, shouldn't reach us. I'm down in Pennsylvania, so I'm not necessarily on the coast, but I think, like, Boston, like, up there, I think they're getting, like, a hurricane or some kind of tropical storm. I'm not too sure. I don't really check the weather, but
Yes, didn't affect my area too bad though. And gotcha.
yeah, we have, it's kind of just, our weather's predictable, but it's not consistent, you know. It's, you can predict that it'll probably change temperatures, like 30 degrees by the day. It probably rains every other day, but, you know, it's interesting. It's kind of changed over the past few years. It used to be a little bit better. I think we're starting to get a lot more, big storms. Okay, we just popped off the top 11,000. My goal here is to get, in the 34s.
No chance of rain, then 10 minutes later thunderstorm rolling on the floor laughing. 10 minutes after that sunny again, no power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, I've gone to Florida. The weather down there is unbelievable. I was down in Oklahoma, but I didn't, it's pretty much, sunny the entire time. I know Florida's really weird for weather. I mean, it's, you know, it looks like there's about to be a tropical storm, and then, you know, it's back to sunny in 2 minutes. Yeah, we recently, I shouldn't say recently, it's probably 6 months ago, but we had a pretty big storm. It knocked the power out for like almost 24 hours, I think. It was roughly 24 hours without power, and my school was, you know, in our school district, it was like 50-50, and some people are without power for nearly 3 days. Some people didn't even know there was a storm.
Was ruined. I visited there in high school and went to Disney. Half the park was raining and the other half was hot and sunny.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to move the mic. If there's a big boom at T1. Let's see. Okay, yeah, the mic needs to get moved. I didn't really set up for my stream. I kind of just wanted to get live at 10:30. So I didn't set up the mic where I needed it, but it's fine now. A lot of understeer. It's also 100% my fault. That was not a great T32 seconds. It's pretty aggressive. I didn't think I mean, I went off, but I mean, I probably didn't even gain half a second from that. There's also a chance because it is the morning, I'm on a lot worse pace. Last night we were on track to hit a 34. Like we were at one point on the lap, I think, down in a delta to get like a 34.8 or like a 34.9. So I know I can get it. I don't know if I can get it now, but I can get it at some point. So I might just race when I race later tonight. I might get it. I have to see. And doing that is also something that I think I only do in the morning. I think I did it yesterday too. When I was racing last night, I don't think I did that once. So. Nine seems slow. Could be wrong. I don't know what time you want for that first sector. I don't pay attention to it, but that just seems pretty slow. Oh, this is going to be a pretty slow lap, I think. I mean, it's still relatively fast. It's just not where we want it. I think it's like a 35.5 maybe? Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's 35.5. And we butchered T1. That was horrible. soon as you go onto the wrong braking point there, you're pretty much lose about half a second. I believe to get into the 34s, we want to be low 21s, like a 121.0 to a 121.4 whenever we cross the penalty line. So that's what we're going to aim for. I think we got a 23.9 on that lap. We got a 35.5. So this probably wouldn't be a good lap. Philness, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's early for you, but how are you doing today, Phil? Wow, this is actually going to be a 34, and that was with a terrible first sector, I believe. The first sector. Good, Phil. There we go, 34.5. It's a really nice lap. Yeah, see, if I didn't spin out there, we would have been down about 0.3. By the time we reached that T4 braking point, probably would have been up 4. I do think we have pace to go into 33s. Will I make it there? See, like that's what I don't really know. I will load a ghost though. Wait, hold on. I need to look for an R8. I might have to switch to the Huracan, you know. What happened to all the R8s? Whenever I was here yesterday, there was a lot of them, and they're all gone. Now it's just Huracans and 911s. And the Nismos? I mean, I don't want to use a ghost for a car that isn't. So that's one R8. No, that's 2 R8s. Neither of them have ghosts. Great. Absolutely great. And I don't think it's pretty much. If you're top between 100 and 200, there's pretty much no ghosts. So I'm not really gonna. That's for a McLaren. That's for the sprint. That's for another sprint. And if there's a ghost here, I'll be surprised. That's for a Huracan. I mean, we'll just have to use the Huracan ghost. The R8 and Huracan are very similar to me. The R8 is there's a little taller gears. And there's a little taller gears, and then it also has a little less understeer in my opinion. If anything, it's more of an oversteery car than an understeer car. I prefer a little more of an oversteer setup, so I like it a little more. And then, like I said, you have an extra 4 miles an hour or so in second gear. And to me, some of the turns here, it's kind of like a debate whether or not to exit in second or third in the Huracan. But having that extra little bit of speed in second gear kind of just confirmed that decision to exit in second for me in the R8. I just realized I didn't even get a ghost. I guess we'll do a lap without one, I don't know. I forget what I got on that 34 lap, but that was a 24-0. I know I was in the 24s. Deep, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by.
Beaming face with smiling eyes, waving hand, medium light skin tone, red heart. Dear people.
Not even close. This is gonna be 35-3 maybe. I might even get a penalty on it. Yeah, 35-3.
My forehead's kinda itching a bit too much today, you.
Yeah, I hear ya. Is it acne or just regular itching? I guess acne doesn't cause itching, but I do wonder if it's worth it to switch tires in this race or not. Because I only did one last night and I didn't change tires. But I am wondering if you switch, because it's not enough wear to the point where it's like undrivable at the end, but it does get to a point where you get a lot more understeer, and it's a little more unstable. I don't know if it's worth sacrificing, 2.5 seconds. That way you don't murder yourself at the end. But thank you, Deep. Alright. The more I drive the R8, the more I like it, actually. It's going to start becoming a little bit more of a main car when I do open lobbies. I mean, I couldn't really see where that was. It seemed to be almost on the switch of the 120 to 121, so it probably will be a good lap. Hard to be inside. Serious, but it's like 35.6. Not a fastest lap. I want to change the oil real quick. I don't know how far you have to drive it to change the oil. If anybody knows, let me know. But I know. I think I've probably put. I don't know how much I've driven it, but if you guys check last stream, it did not have that many miles on it. Or just about approaching 200. I think it had like around 100 to 120. Yeah, it didn't need an oil change. Seppa will be live in about just under 10 minutes, so he already has the stream on. He already has the stream scheduled, so if you haven't, gotta drop a like for him. Jeez, that's loud. That was a really loud buzz, you know. I don't think that. Maybe it's because it's on the wooden table. It's not normally that loud. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I'll put it on the napkin. Maybe that'll silence some of it. I don't know. So what I saw from QC's stream is that if you're in like the back, like 11th or worse starting position, hit end of lap 1. If you have a better starting position than that, then you kind of just stick it out to, you know, end of lap 8, end of lap 9 in that area. I'm very bad at taking that turn. Jeez. I'll have to rewatch a LED stream and see if we talked about this. Nielsen, welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing today? Shoot, I didn't realize I had to brake. I forgot about that. I was too busy waiting to see what the sector time would be that I forgot about the turn. I really do have to wake up. I'm so unfocused.
Apparently I was tired, just woke up and didn't even realize I fell asleep while rolling on the floor in bed.
I feel it. I actually slept in myself for an extra hour today, so. We got 30, or we got the 20, I don't even remember what that was. 23, we got the 23. So, we're good. I think we really want to have like a 23-8, 23-7. Definitely ran about 2 meters too wide there. Yeah. We couldn't even recover it onto the curb, so. Cut the grass there. I have a feeling. So I've yet to watch a replay or have a ghost. But my guess would be is that you take that high line, go for a late apex, that way you can get some extra momentum driving down the hill, and then you're gonna hug the left side, so that way you can also get a good turn in for that second turn, which is a right-hander. Probably should watch a replay, but that's for a later time. So I didn't necessarily hug the left there, but it did feel like a good first chicane. Well, yeah. I never really learned the track, so this kind of forced me to learn it since I don't like the other dailies. I don't think I'd be able to drive Group 4 here, I'll be honest. I'm a lot faster in Group 3 than Group 4. Group 4 doesn't really, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. Everything else is fine, I don't know, I can't brake properly, I can't really rotate them well. And obviously they have a little less rotation naturally, but I still just feel like I can't really drive them how they need to be driven, so. Typically I can kind of just get into Group 3 and be a little bit more natural, I guess. That really sucks for not going to be able to put this lap in, because a 23.7 is an amazing first sector. I think that puts me on pace to get a 33. Or if I continue keeping up that pace. Because that should be a 34.1, 34.2, and a little bit better. SGK is back. I raced him last night. Taylor Shift? No way, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you have to be more aggressive in GR4 compared to GR3, grinning face with sweat.
I didn't even know Skittles was live. Shall ask. We'll go say hi in Skittles stream after the race.
Nielsen.
Crazy thing is I'm starting 11th. Last night when I was racing, I was starting 11th and I had a 36. I was in the 36s and I was starting 11th. Now I have a 34.5 and I'm still starting 11th, so these people also got better. And really unfortunately, I was kind of expecting to start a little higher up, but I'm not mad. I would actually like to go for the pit end of lap 1 strategy anyway, so I actually do get to do it. 31.7, Phil, is the number 1 time. Oh, very much. Yeah, after I'll probably do two of these maybe. It'll probably be a mainly open lobby stream today. There's another one dead. Look at that, we're already up a position. I mean, we've already lost 2 positions, but we're up 2. Time trial? Like is in qualifying or just like the actual time trials? Jeez, what a send. Okay. I'd try. I think okay. A little bit of shoving. I would. I don't think I have too much more pace left. I mean, I think I can get into the 34s. I'm in. Oh, I have. No, I have a 34 now. I'm really lost actually. Do I have a 34.5? I think I can get into the 33s. I forgot to pit. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, I guess we're going lap 2. Jeez, I'm a little too focused on racing. Forgot the strategy. I mean, I'm sure lap 2 works just as well, maybe? I don't know. Guess I'll have to find out. Loose on the rear end there, but nothing to be surprised in a mid-rear group 3. That's why you're supposed to pit lap 1, because the whole point of that strategy is to get into clean air and you don't have to start fighting to lose time. That probably lost me in a couple tenths. Whereas if I pitted lap 1 like I was supposed to, I would have actually gained a couple tenths. So he's gonna get a cutting the pit lane penalty. We won't change. And this is actually really sad, because now I have to fight him more since he's pitting. and the car behind me. We were all within like a second of each other, and now we're at the fight. So the strategy is done. Luckily, the car in front of me has a 3-second penalty now for cutting the pits, so I won't be too worried about that. Oh, never mind. Noller changed tires like an idiot, I think. At least that's what it's showing. I got a 3-second penalty. When did I cut the pit lanes? I went into the pits perfectly clean. That's how I did it last night. That's interesting. Well, I guess I have to fight through it now. I mean, I don't even know. Alright, take care, Deep. Hope dinner is good. We get a half second for cutting there. I don't think I went over the lines, but it was pretty close. You know, it was definitely close, so we did. Kind of play into the rotation there. It gets a little unstable turn one, especially in these mid-gear cars like the Huracan R8, so once you get unstable into T1, you pretty much just counter steer and flip back the other way for T2 and then straighten it out on the long left-hander. The big news, don't let the Argentinian behind me, don't let him get within half a second, or else he's gonna murderously dive bomb me into one of the various turns on this track. I might just switch over to the Huracan since it is a faster car. I think the R8 helped me learn how to drive the MRs at this track, so I think I can should be able to hop into the Huracan. A little more experience on how to drive the track, how to handle the car, and I should be able to go pretty fast with it, I think. not going to be purple anymore, especially with the half-second penalty that I'm about to get. When you start from the back and you're on the early pit strategy, you're not really supposed to get penalties. So quite literally, you're supposed to just enter time trial qualifying mode. You're supposed to smash good laps, preferably 34, 35s, pretty much the entire race until everyone else pits. Most people pit end of lap 7, end of lap 8, and end of lap 9. And you're the few people who stick it out to end of lap 14 to pit. Very surprised we put a fastest lap on that, considering last lap we had that penalty that would have slowed us down a lot on the straight. We had a very good first and middle sectors. That means we would have had to have very good middle and last sectors. We're up at 10th already. We're not catching really anybody in the pits. Ice Dog is going to come out in front of us. If people, I think, stay in front of us then stay in front of us for this turn. They are fast, I believe. Fast enough that we can probably just stay behind them. be another fastest lap, I think. Just off. Okay. I would hope they're fighting. Will allow me to catch up a little more. We've already caught up with Ufologist a good amount over the last couple laps. At one point, that gap, I believe, was up to almost 2.5 seconds, and now, actually, we're within 5/10 now. Now within 4/10. And just like that, we've pretty much caught up with the rest of the pack. We're all close enough to the point where if we just start slamming down some good laps, we can very easily catch up. Especially if they start having incidents now that they're all fighting again. I think we do need to pass the ufologist sometime soon. We definitely have more pace. Make the move. Ooh. Yikes. You hate to do that. I mean, we got the move done perfectly in T1. And we screwed up T3 because I can't keep the car together. And that was a very easy overtake. That definitely should have been sealed. But it wasn't. enough space for them on the inside there. I'm not too sure what they were doing. They kind of shadowed defending, but then they went back to the racing line, so. SGK spun, or is punt, I'm not too sure which, but it's very unfortunate. I believe they were most likely leading the race. So now I was with QC last night. He was racing with SGK, and they were an incredibly fast driver. Taylor Schiff left the room. I wonder if they got punted. Could actually finish ahead of SGK, they'd probably be so good for a DR. So like I said, SGK, I believe, has won a lot of races, so their DR should be relatively high. We might not be able to finish ahead of them. That 911 has a good straight line speed advantage, and so they'll very much be able to get us on the straight. I'm not gonna fight anything in that last turn. Oh, come on. That was an easy 10th, you know. Didn't really expect him to go wide on that final turn. Just how these races go. Will be another second bad result for this race. I'm just gonna hope those final turns are flat out, because I don't know. thought I was in second, not third. Should I make my an open lobby? I don't want to race over Shaw Mountain. I think Lum said the RCF is good, so I'm gonna see how it feels. I don't know what brake balance to use. I'll go maybe +5. I'm not too sure. Probably my first time ever driving the car, so. I remember he said it drives like the M6. If the M6, if I drive like the M6, if it drives like the M6, we get +3. This car is very good braking, actually. Welcome welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, no worries. Okay. I'm gonna throw it a little too early there. A little sketchy taking that flat out. Might just have to lift. I'll be starting this relatively soon. Mistake there. Cool off. Oh, that's a big understeer. Oh, straight into the wall. That's horrible. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to the 911. I will not be using the RCF here. I'm sure it's a drivable car, but that's a horrible time. 43s. Jeez, I didn't realize the lobby filled up that fast. Grid adjusted. We'll get the grid adjusted the grid adjusted shortly. Dano. That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Rakua.
Judo, welcome in. How are you doing today? I appreciate you stopping by.
Stacked lobby.
Oh, it very much is. Oh wait, I'll wait for these people to initialize. Yeah, Judo, you joined a little late. You missed the absolutes 4 of the daily race I did. Still did not. It was not as bad as the one I did last night. You didn't see the one I did last night. It wasn't. I didn't stream it because I was in QC's lobby. It wasn't as bad as that one. It still wasn't good. C. I can't have too bad of a race in daily B. It's only 5 laps. Let me see. Who am I moving to the back here? I think Dexter's and then both of the CMS guys are going to the back.
Good morning, Rocco and chat.
Wesley, welcome in. You must be following Judo around, aren't you? JRT. We'll let the CMS guys start together.
Good morning.
I don't know if JRT the Ghost. I have a feeling this guy's fast, that guy's fast, but I will wait until the first race to see. Alright, we'll apply this and we'll start the race.
Judo, pan pink waving, face blue smiling.
Luckily, Dragon Trail is a track where it's very easy, assuming... Yeah, no worries. I put you up front, so if you need that. Good luck, good luck, have fun, everybody. Yeah, luck. If I did set the grid order right, which I'm hoping I did, but yeah, we'll see. First race is always kind of just a guess. Dragon Trail is a track where you pretty much can win from anywhere on the grid, as long as the grid's set up right. You pretty much can win from anywhere on the grid. Seems to be some contact up ahead. No one's spun yet or anything. Too bad. Is that Dexter? Whoever's in the Golf, Martini Racing Golf, I don't know exactly what they're called, but whoever's in that Porsche is moving up the pack and they're doing it fast. Oh, that was Dexter. Oh, Dexter spun. Why do you guys know this CMS group? Let me know. I've never heard of it. It's my first time seeing them. Ooh, that's understeer. Kept it together. Didn't have that good of exit speed, but better than going into the wall at 120. believe he just murdered CRG. Thank you, Judah. Oh, that was a little too close for me to pick up. It is, I think, a few incidents, but I don't think I've ever reached Dragon Trail without a few incidents, so. Judah. Well, take care, though. I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't already, go leave a like and say hi to Seba13. He should be live. I think he went live just under an hour ago. Oops, I thought I was in second. I thought the RPM sounded very low for the gear I was in. The German leading the race. Is that German or is that Belgium? That might be. Is that no? Does Belgium share the same colors as Germany? I don't have great flag knowledge. Either way, here's a 38.9. We'll probably start him a little farther back in the grid because I think he started on pole position for this race. So I'll probably start him just a little bit farther back in the grid since he's kind of dominating right now. Oh, that was so close. I don't know who that was. That didn't seem like a horrible race. I didn't really see too many incidents, but if there was one, let me know.
How do you take the S's at Dragon Trail?
The S's, those are just flat out. Red Bull ring. Okay. For me, those are just flat out. So red warning like a minute.
Spinning ha.
Yeah, so those ones don't go over the curb. That's like the best.
It's flat.
Yeah, it's flat. It's turn in early. Depending, some cars can't take it flat. I'll say that. Some cars do struggle a bit. You have to lift on that last left-hander, but it should be flat out if you just turn in a little earlier. Yeah, what you do want to make sure you do is don't go over the curb. Essentially, there's a very steep drop off between where the curb ends and then I believe the red AstroTurf, whatever it is, below the curb. There's a very steep drop off. As soon as you drop a wheel off the curb, as soon as you try to go back on the track, you lift the wheels up pretty good because of that drop, and you will spin. You will have a nice, fun little time spinning about. So yeah, I just say take it flat out. Just make sure you turn early and then don't go over the curbs. Stay on the curbs. +5 on this? I think so. I drove the F-Type at Lago Maggiore. J? I don't know. What's your PSN? Probably not. Is this really naturally aspirated? I feel like it's almost like a supercharged wine. Okay. Get your friend real quick. Nope, not what I wanted. I've sent you a friend request. Yeah, no worries. This car just doesn't sound naturally aspirated. I just love the sound of it though. Jerry, you gonna be racing today? Sent it too wide and too wide. Is that it? We'll put your sin back. Oh, Jay, you did join. Okay. I didn't see that you joined. Okay, salary's A+. CMS death, we will, we'll move him up just a tad. He is fast. That's... move, Goose up a little bit as well. The Sin can come back down to, like, there, maybe. So... oh yeah, I know, you're going to the back. I'll, JRT, is he? Yeah, no. Put him up here. Sour. Better than back one position, I think. That should be balanced enough, I think. Let me see. Oh, great. Oh. My wheel isn't working. How great. Wait, is it? It is now. Yeah, I'm not good at that course. I'll move him up one position. He's in 13th right now, we can go up to 12th. Wait now. I have to figure out how to do this now. He is there? Maybe we move. You can be 11th. There we go. He can be happy now. Good luck, everybody. Should be balanced enough, I think. I don't know if second place has raced yet, so I don't actually know how fast they are. That's kind of just where they were. And it's probably good enough. Jay, is the Viper good here? I've never seen it. I've never actually seen it used. Ooh, I'm doing good, Crash. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I'd say in pretty normal incidents so far. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's half second. Yikes. Okay. Sneaker's the little iffy last race, so I was thinking of kicking him. He will get kicked, and we'll also kick the Turkish driver in 7th. Or just punting for fun. I mean, ghosting's on weak, but whatever. That was a horrible punt anyway. Pretty simple though. Gets kicked, and then where even is? Where's the other guy? There it is. Now we spectate. I knew I should put knew I should put this guy a little farther back. He was pretty fast. Sauer is also not slow at this course, actually. Let's see what this lap is. Is this sub 30 in a race, I think? Yeah, 31, that's still fast. Oh, you can crash it. Yeah, it's an open lobby. If there are any other dirty drivers, let me know. I should have kicked them both. I think those are the only 2 issues, but I'll watch this guy. I didn't even notice his name actually, so I don't know. I don't even know who this is. I'm confused. What is I'm confused what the roof says. And the second word is away. I can't tell what the front one is. Either way, I don't know. Well done, Jay. I'm going to be spectating you for the rest of the race, so drive good. It should just be live on YouTube at Rocco Picasso, and then winner choose tracks. Jay still holds the fastest lap. And he just went about a tenth and a half faster than his last best. So this might be purple. Sauer gets a good final turn. Yeah, that's not even a personal fastest. Jerry, you on pace for a new fastest lap? Wow, well done, Jay. He's not.
And now I served a penalty that lap.
You served a penalty and got it. There's the. Jeez, Jay. You served a penalty and got a 29.8. Insane. I don't know what my fastest lap here is. I'm trying to think. Monza? Create another good track where people are gonna do some amazing heroic acts T1.
Yay, the Viper is great here.
Yeah, I'll have to try it. I don't think I've ever used it here. Where is it? There it is. Monza full course. Let's do 4 laps. Yeah, that's out of the way. This track is the AMG. I know that. I know the AMG is good at this track. Jay, do you use the Viper for everything? Because I mean, this track does make sense. I think the Viper is pretty good for top speed, so. 4C.
I like to drive strange cars unless I'm try-harding.
Okay. He's coming back. I didn't see, was he fast last race? I feel like he was. He was doing pretty good. This JRT Britzo guy. I feel like he was fast. I don't know. I don't really know about these 3. I think I'll actually move to the. Because he won, so he needs to go a lot farther back. He's coming down to 8th. Are there any? This is probably good. We'll put. I think I'll stick it like that. We'll put Buddy actually in front of BP in the guy in the BMW. Crash, do you have the Group 3 car? Crash, once you enter, we'll start the race unless you need practice.
Had a GR3 car crash.
Have you done the licenses, Crasher? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you get one of them. I believe you get the R8 Group 3 from doing one of the license tests. It should be one of the earlier license tests, shouldn't be a later one. I don't know if you'll have the money to get one though, because I think they're 450 grand. CJ, like, I feel like the F-Type is fast here. Actually, is the F-Type fast? I don't know the straight line speed on it. I like it in turns. I like it a lot in turns. It has a nice high downforce setup. Crash, let me know if you can get the Group 3 car, cause we'll wait until you come back. Okay. Start the race now. But, yeah, Crash, I think one of the license tests should give you the Audi R8. I'm pretty confident in that. I think that's how I got mine. Yeah, this game is very rough for new players. I can tell you that right now. This game is a very good example of you need money to make money, because a lot of the ways to get money in this game, you do already have to have money. So I would look up good money, like money grinding tips to Crasher on YouTube or another website. I don't know what else there is other than YouTube, but there's a lot of people who will make good tutorials on how to get money in this game. So I'd say probably try and look something up there if you need it. Yeah, they should give you a bit of money, yeah. I mean, they listened to the No Heroics Act T1. They didn't really listen to No Heroic Acts T4, but sorry to the guy in the Viper for that. I'll let him have the inside. Maybe the AMG isn't actually as fast as I thought. Just let him pass. I mean, the Viper is probably a better choice here anyways than the AMG. It was a little high. Yeah, it's people didn't take care of these tracks too much, so you can't reset. This car doesn't have very much low end torque. You can't exit those turns in third. Viper should also have better straight line speed, so we're gonna move over to the right. Just let him have the inside. Faster anyway, so it's a lot easier to just let him pass. On the power too early. This car, it has pretty low, like, it doesn't have too much power, but for whatever reason, as soon as you get on, even if you do get on it, too early, you do still spin. Jay, did you do that? Or did you get hit? I didn't see what happened. Did the McLaren, wow, did he hit you? Because I was thinking of kicking him. He was interesting, you know?
I got hit by McLaren, wow.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's out anyway. Who won? Buddy ST. Deep Forest, let's go.
RSRJ, I braked a bit late, sorry. I'm just chilling.
Shoot, I don't know what the lap times are at Deep Forest. Jay, do you know what the lap times are at Deep Forest? I think are they like a minute 45 for the full course regular? I don't know if I need 4 or 5 laps in total.
Reverse or regular?
It was regular. I think it's like a minute 45 laps, right? I only do 5 laps if it's...
1.20s, I think.
Really, I didn't know it was that fast. Let me actually, I don't want to use that car. I'm gonna try a...
1.28 maybe.
Okay. Assuming the F-Type is fast here as well. I know the Viper is probably fastest, but... I like using the F-Type when I can. I like the livery I have for it, so... I'm gonna just get a test lap real quick, and then... lap times are actually quicker than I thought. So we will do 5 laps then. Get a single, get a benchmark lap set real quick, and then I'll get the race started. I think we might change it to 5 laps though. I will be at 20. For sure. 27 too. Alright, Jay, you're a little too fast. We're gonna get, yeah, we'll do 5 laps. Jay, that was in the Viper, I'm assuming? I think that's what you were in. Someone joined. Alright. Guys, ready up and I don't know, ready up, enter the race, and then we'll get it started. Entered. Alright, A. Milk was actually pretty fast. CRG down a bit, and then Buddy ST will come back since he suggested the track. Let me check the grid. And Neon joined, what up? Let's see. Yeah, that's probably good. I have a feeling I'm in a pretty slow car here, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, have fun, everybody. It'll be a pretty okay first lap. I didn't see too much. There's some of the action. Jeez, man. As soon as we switch track, people seem to become a little bit more pushy. Ourselves a little wide there. Yikes. I'm surprised the Porsche isn't doing any better. It's pretty good on the straights. Nice little late brake attempt by the Ferrari. This guy's RSR in the back of the car. Is that, yeah, that's RSR. Jake on the podium. Good race. Wasn't terrible. There was definitely contact, but say I am gonna kick Antoine in the Ferrari. I don't trust him, especially if we were to go to a track that has a lot more deadly of turns. I'm just gonna.
So is pretty fast, pretty good little race.
Yeah, that's what I realized. He's pretty fast. Noticed that at Monza. Who won? You forget, British? I don't know. Might be going to Brands Hatch. We'll see. Let's go down the order then. Goodwood. See, now that's a suggestion, you know. I haven't even raced at Goodwood actually, so this will be interesting. Shoot, I assume probably 6 laps even. Oh. Jay, do you know how long the laps are at Goodwood? I'll go 6. I'm assuming they're like pretty short laps.
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. I might even go 7 because I'm looking for like about 8 minutes or so. So we might go 7. We might even go 7 laps. Maybe 8 laps. Probably 8 laps, actually. I'm not gonna assume the BRZ is good here. No, it seems like it has a lot of straights. I shouldn't need the BRZ. Ninten's gonna... Okay, so the Lancer's fast here. I don't own the Lancer. I don't know. What do I go for? I'll go Huracan, maybe? No. With R8. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it performs here. I need to test lap times. I also need to learn the track. I don't even know this. I don't know this track. I think 6 laps is good. Is this the chicane? No. This is the chicane.
Thanks for the races, Rocco.
Yeah. But no worries, Jay. I appreciate you joining in. Uh-oh. So 1 minute and 10. Over 6 laps. Yeah, good luck, everybody. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a rough race. I'll say that right now, so. Oh, I should have started. I didn't adjust the grid. I don't think Ninten is toward the front. No, they're a 9th. Okay. Just if the person that knows the track is anywhere near the front, it's gonna be an easy win for them. Didn't get a great start. realized the inside was that close. Quite a fun track. We're definitely be racing here a little more often. Oh yeah. I'll do it after this race. Seb, is he doing opens, or not opens, he's doing, dailies? I appreciate it, guys. Oh,
How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you, Jake?
I would much rather be at home running races.
Are you working today?
Unfortunately,
Maybe you'd off soon. You can race this evening.
I think I've raced you in the past.
I assume you probably have. Uh, what's your in-game name? I might recognize it.
Same as here.
I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar. I really only remember people that I've raced in dailies. So if I've only seen you in opens or something, I probably wouldn't recognize it. Hey, Huracan?
It would have
No.
been dailies, but I haven't been on consistently in a couple months.
Yeah. I've been on consistently. I don't like dailies enough to be racing them consistently, so. Alright, so I'm trying to think. I think Huracan is good here. Not a single person using it. I mean, I don't want to go AMG. I don't like that car. We'll try the Huracan, just hope it works. JRT the Ghost, he did win. He's actually been doing pretty well, so. Put him back. We'll switch those two. It's probably good. Try to eat lunch soon. Hungry. I didn't eat as much as I typically do for breakfast, so I'm not used to this. But should be good to start the race. From what I've heard, at least, Spa 24, it has a better start for standing starts. I'm assuming it'll start in the same place for rolling start, but it starts after T1 on the Eau Rouge and Radion Strait. Or, yeah, like it starts before then, rather than starting before T1. Obviously, I don't know how much better it really is, because now you're going side by side into probably objectively the worst possible turn to go side by side in, rather than T1, but see how it goes. Good news that the lobby is kind of thinned out, so there's really I don't have any worries of anyone. Whoa. This car is so wobbly. I did not realize it did that. It's my first time driving it in a very long time. I wonder if that's because I dipped the tire over the curb, because that car, there's no saving it really. Onions, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you dropping a like. Are you gonna be streaming? So if you're gonna be streaming, I'll pop in, and if you're gonna be racing, if you're doing opens, I will also hop in those. A little too wide, T1. Okay. Yeah, daily race B is it's a rough one, at least for me. I mean, the drivers are clean, especially, which is kind of surprising to me, because I raced that Monday when you have B's, A's, and A pluses all in the same lobby. And everyone has, the leader and last place are like 3 seconds apart in qualifying. But even then, I mean, it was completely clean racing. The only issue is that I literally just cannot race opens. I don't know why. Ever since the end of the Bathurst, Group 4 at Bathurst, that's the last time I've gained DR. I'll say that right now. It's horrible. I don't know. I don't know why. I just can't put down laps over the course of a race. It just can't put down laps in a daily. Been in a pretty bad DR pit right now, so I'm hoping I can get a good week eventually. I've been done a couple. I think I did. Like I said, I did a few daily race Bs on Monday, and then I did I think I've done 2 daily races. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think either of them are gonna be good for DR, especially Daily C. Like I said, I've done it twice. So far, I've gotten 15th and 12th, and that's the farthest back I could go as well. Everyone else quit, so I was the last person racing. That's how I did in Daily C. Daily B, I think, if I remember, I don't think I did terrible, but I think I still, I probably got like a top 10, like 9th, 8th, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Right now, I think if I can get consistency down, which I should have no reason of doing, considering I did, a 3-hour endurance Sunday and then a 1-hour endurance, and I did perfectly fine in both of those. If I can just get consistency in an actual daily race down, I think Daily C should definitely be good for me. I have improvements to make. I'm only at a 35.5? No, 34.5, I think. I think that's what I'm at. 34.5. I think I need to get into the 33s in qualifying if I want to be able to gain DR. So I have some work to do. I'll probably maybe work on that probably tomorrow, since it's really gonna be my only chance. Alright, I appreciate that. Take care, Onions. I appreciate you stopping by and dropping the like. I hope I can catch your stream. That was a long message. I have to read it? Interesting. Okay. That was kind of scary. I don't know how they stopped on track. Spa brings out the worst of people. It does. GG's. Good race. Oops. Not me do that. Alright, good. I was gonna kick him. I didn't even have to. Muller. Why? He's back. He doesn't come back. Okay. I think M6 is what I go for here. I just realized I didn't. Oh shoot! I didn't realize there was. I forgot about that. Funny thing is, I forgot to bring the BMW stripe down across the bumper. So after this race, I'll actually do that, and then we'll end it. That Moeller guy in first is pretty quick. I'm gonna try and stay out of that. Slight contact there. Shoot. Not gonna do that. I'm a late break, but I mean, I'm not gonna. Kind of an early break by him, but I'm not gonna put him at fault for that. It's a bad move anyway. Nightfall is definitely on its way. Rollers off into the barrier. Uh-oh. I just stayed on track. Oh shoot. Oh, I did not. Okay. This is the turn I was thinking of. Still have, a whole lap to catch up. Really a lap and a half. This lap isn't even over yet. We need to be in the slip. We are already gaining some time. I'm gonna try and bump draft here. I might not even make it to him by the time we reach the outroad. may have made a mistake, gained like 2 seconds on him. Sucks that we just did that. Making a really good progress on that gap to milk. And we kind of just threw it all away. We're approaching a straight now as well. Not being in the slipstream here, that's really going to hurt us. Damage is now gone, man. We're making a very good progress now, though. Yeah, so Milk is going to get that overtake done. That was me, that's my bad. I didn't realize that would happen. Yeah, good races, everybody. That was a fun one. So we're just over 3 hours now. We're gonna, like I said, I don't end the stream before Phil starts his stream. So Should take less than 20 minutes or whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna do that. Actually, I don't know. Should I do it? I'm gonna see how it looks before I like actually do it, because I don't know. That's the color of those wheels. Alright, let me see. Shoot, I'm either the actual controller. Alright. So let's see. I think we'll follow where the hood's going. We'll taper it in. Is that blue? That blue. It still isn't wide enough. Duplicate it symmetrically. I guess it isn't centered, but that's okay. Alright, that looks, I don't mind that. We'll just throw some of the stickers onto the bumper real quick, and, the other side we'll just, put the number, actually, that's what we'll do. I don't like that. We'll just put TNS, I guess. Actually, no, we'll just copy JCCR over. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, and so that should be the BMW now. Fully done. Get that saved up, and that will be the new livery now. Like I said, I'm actually gonna make myself the whiteout version. I made Jugga White, the whiteout version of it, so we'll make myself one of them. Maybe next stream. I don't really know when I'm gonna do that, but I'll do it at some point. But take the gloves off. That'll be it for today. So I'm gonna get myself some lunch and go tune into Phil's stream in about 15 minutes. So anybody who is here right now or was here during any time of this stream, I appreciate you guys being here, showing us some support. I appreciate you guys liking the stream, and also everybody who subbed today. Appreciate you guys a lot, helping the channel grow. And yeah, I should be back tomorrow. School starts on Thursday for me, so like I've said, I don't really know what I'm going to do once that happens. I'll have to figure out some kind of schedule to stream. Not too sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, anybody, like I said, anyone's here, I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, take care. Like I said, hope to see you guys in Phil's stream in about more like 10 minutes. I'll probably be live in like 10 minutes. So, hope to see you guys there. And yeah, take it easy. You guys have a good day.